Hello friends, today we are going to start one tutorial series on JavaScript. We will start from very basic topics to advanced topics. If you are a web developer, you must have come across this term JavaScript, no matter whether you are a front-end developer or a back-end developer. JavaScript is a cross-platform object-oriented, not exactly object-oriented, but object-based scripting language, and it is very lightweight and comes bundled with every browser, so you don't have to install any other specific software to run it. Any browser can support it, and it is basically share the workload of the server by parsing and rendering at the client side. .js is the file extension which we have used to store JavaScript files, and there are several frameworks also developed like jQuery or AngularJS, which are also very popular. It doesn't support classical inheritance, but it does support prototypal inheritance. So these are advantages of JavaScript. It is simple to write, easy to execute, easy to learn because most of the things are from English dictionary, and it is platform independent. As I told you earlier, that no need of platform, you can run it on Windows, Linux or Apple, on iOS or Android. It will work everywhere, and speed is the best part when it comes to JavaScript. It works very fast, very fast, and we can create very interactive applications along with animations or event handling or interacting with the users. The easy to use third-party add-ons like Facebook, Twitters, we can integrate easily. For now we can go for environment setup. For this we need one browser, text editor or any IDE. I will use Sublime Text, and debugging. For debugging we can use web browser console. So let's try to write first hello world example. Before writing anything, let's create one directory structure, because I hope you are very new to JavaScript. If you are not very new, you can skip this chapter and move to the other chapter. Okay, let's save it, and I have created one folder called JavaScript_tut in desktop. So I write it like index.html. And let's save it, and HTML. Here I can write JavaScript Basics, and this is the ordinary page what we have. So for writing JavaScript we can do it either externally or using internal tags. For internal tags, a script for internal we use the script tag and write our JavaScript code goes here, and for external we can create one file. Okay, let's write external JavaScript. If I save, let's create one new folder called scripts, and here main.js. Okay, so this is the basic structure, and if I write something here like document dot write, and I write here hello world. If I save and let's run it on browser. Okay, sorry, document ment document.write, and hello world is there. So semicolon is optional. So this is the one example we can write using JavaScript. We can do numerous things, but before going further, let's see what developer tools does for us. Developer tools, you can press Ctrl Shift I or F12, so it will give you one console, one resource. So in resource and index.html, we can see that this is from where we are getting hello world, and console is one console for JavaScript. Here we can see the errors, and we can do some random stuff. We can write our own JavaScript code here, but it is not persistent. So once the console is off, everything will goes off. Console.log, this is console. If I save, so this console log, what it does, it console, if I refresh, this is console, it will print the message here. So it is very helpful when we will start debugging, but for now there is no such scenario, so I am just writing some random stuff. So for this, we can delete it, or let's just cut it, and we can write all these stuff here by using one attribute called src, and inside src script slash script slash main.js. so it is relative path, and now if we paste it here, so again the same output, but hello world from external JS. If I F5, okay, something is broken, scripts, okay, S is missing, it's there. So you just notice that it was an error and the console was showing us, and it was giving us one message. There are several data types in JavaScript. Those data types can be in form of strings, number, boolean, object, function. Yes, function is also a data type, and undefined. So everything will start from where the variable name, so where variable name is equal to some value. This is how we use it, or declare and assign some value, where some number is equal to, or just leave it as it is. We just declare the variable, we did not define it yet. And so let's give it a try. For where name is equal to, right, Vineet Kumar, where let's say city, and if I try to console print my name and the city, so my name will be Vineet Kumar and city will be undefined because I haven't defined it. Okay, in console press F12, console.log. Okay, so Vineet Kumar undefined. Okay, we can comment it. Okay, Vineet Kumar undefined because we declared the variable but we haven't assigned any value. So assignment is necessary to create some type, and we can check the type of as well. And for this, type of name, and you can see that the type of name is a string, but the type of name, type of city is undefined. So undefined is also a type. And if I say where age is equal to 35, and I write it console type of age, it will be now number. So this is number, so I write it here, type of number. But the moment we define any value, assign any value to city, it will be of that type. It is type of the string. And one more is Boolean. So let's say active is false. I write type of active, it will be false. Oh, something, oh sorry, equal to. Okay, Boolean is there, right? So type of Boolean, and if we try to print this active, it will say false. Okay, so these are the few data types. One data type is object, so please don't be confused to see what is object or what is function. Obj is equal to, let's say this, where function is equal to function. And again we can check the type of obj and type of function. So the type of obj is object and type of function is function. One more type is null, is also a type, but it is from the object type, so we can discuss it later. So these 6 basic types we have: the string, number, boolean, object, function, and undefined. Let's see how we can declare a variable. So in the example where name I was using, where a is equal to 10, or where b is equal to 20 comma c is equal to 30, this is another type, or where d is equal to e is equal to f is equal to 50. So if I try to print console.log d, it will be 50. You can see here. And e and f are also 50. Okay, 50 comma f. Okay, now it is 50. There are several ways we can skip this where part. Okay, we don't write where. We can say I is equal to 100 or 0. So in this case it is global variable. What is global variable? We can look into it later, but it will also work if I try to write I is equal to plus I is equal to 0. So this is how we concatenate two variables in console log or in a string using plus symbol. In PHP we use dot, in Java we use plus, and yes, mostly plus we use, but in PHP like we use dot. It is a loosely typed language. That means we don't specify the type of the variable before the name of the variable. So we are using where, but the type actually it gets the type once we assign the value. So now let's comment this one as well. Now let's see how to name the variable. Naming convention. Naming convention is very easy. It should be start with A to Z or A to Z, A to Z or A to Z or dollar or underscore. So only four characters, four type four type of characters are allowed, either lowercase of alphabet, uppercase of alphabet, dollar or underscore. Rest of them are illegal. So the variable name can be type of where dollar valid, underscore valid, $1 is valid, double dollar is also valid, dollar underscore or underscore dollar is str1 is also valid, but one str is invalid. This is invalid. So these are the only few ways which we can use to declare or name any variable. That in JavaScript it is case sensitive, so str is not equal to str. So always keep in mind while you are accessing the variables, because it is case sensitive. Semicolon at the end of the line, it is optional, and we can see that it is optional if we write something like this. If we remove it, it will work, no problem. It will work, no error. There are few reserved words, and those reserved words are where function, class, return, etc. Because these words are reserved for their different purpose, so never try to create variable with these names. Or it can be some conditional operator like if or else or break. It has a list of 20 or 25 variables or words which you can't make it variables. So if we try to write like this, where class is equal to 5, and if we save, it will show us an error. Okay. One important thing is variables are defined by where anywhere in the code. So you can create any variable as per your need, unlike language C where you have to declare first and then you can use it. So these are the few things I can cover in this span of time, and next tutorial is on numbers and then a string and then so on. So please keep watching my next tutorials on JavaScript. So please like and share my videos and make constructive comments. Thank you.